So everyone's been asking, Dive Deep is doing so good. Where are y'all recording y'all stuff from? What's going on? How did y'all start? Well, if you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me talk to y'all. It's free. There are creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or your computer. We've been doing it from my iPad, and let me tell you, it's bomb. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more. You can also make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need in a podcast in one place. So you guys make sure you guys download the free Anchor app or go to Anchor FM to get started. Hey, podcast listeners. Yeah, it's really quiet because we don't have our other member of our podcast. KK is currently on leave right now until further notice. But this is your girl, J. Marie.
This is your Alex.
Ooh, she real dry right now, y'all. And welcome to the 4th episode of the podcast. We're not really as goofy as today because this topic is really a heavy topic. So, I mean, we're going to try to get through it as quickly as possible. But if I start crying, I'm sorry, y'all. You know, this is just a really hard subject. But before we get to anything, let's get to the social spotlight. Oh my God. Oh, bro, that was so disrespectful. Oh my fucking God. Oh my God. Okay. Now back to the social spotlight. So if y'all have not watched the fucking BET Hip Hop Awards, I'm gonna need y'all to get into that because Megan Thee Stallion won the award of Artist of the Year, which I knew she was gonna get it. Pop Smoke, rest in peace. He won the Best New Artist of the Year, and Roddy Ricch won Song of the Year. Now, I personally think somebody else could have won Song of the Year, but, you know, it's not my opinion. Y'all always voting for, you know, whatever. But anyway, the BET Hip Hop Cypher with her, Tiana Taylor, Erykah Badu, and Brandy. It was beautiful, y'all. Let me tell y'all. I think Brandy trash. Don't at me.
Bitch, don't fucking do her like that.
I mean, she not trash. Okay,
Excuse me. First of all, she hit that hoe, period. She did that shit, period.
She sounded like her brother. Anyway, if I have one wish.
And bitch, and people like that song, period.
I think Tiana Taylor ate that bitch. Period on the table.
She did, but Brandy ate that bitch.
And you know Erykah Badu came with the, you know.
Oh, yes. She came, with the flow, honey.
Her soft ass. We're not going to get on her. But, you know, I love her, okay? But she was too soft for that. They should have got somebody else.
That bitch tried it. Bitch, don't talk about fucking Brandy like that. Don't you ever.
Oh, my goodness. All right, y'all. So, another thing, I don't know if y'all been in tune with the YouTube couples, but I have. If y'all don't know Queen Naija sings Medicine, Karma, Good Morning Text, Butterflies Part 1 and 2.
Really on a bad boy, and I was with a good girl.
Yes, ma'am. That's her.
Just hold on to what was it.
If y'all don't know who that is, she's originally off of YouTube. She was a YouTube couple with her now ex-husband, Christopher Sales.
Yuck.
If y'all don't know what's going on, let me tell y'all. Basically, it's a rumor saying that my bitch is a homewrecker. And she broke up a happy home between her and her now nigga, Clarence. You feels me? I don't know how to feel about that. I mean, do y'all think she's a homewrecker? I personally don't. I mean, it's two sides to the story, but you always, at the end of the day, only God knows what really happened. But I feel like she wasn't a homewrecker. I feel like they was doing, like she said on the interview, Chris was doing him being single while being married, and she was doing her periodic table. So therefore, I feel like she wasn't a home worker, and whatever Clarence was doing, Claire Bear, whatever. But I do want to know, do y'all think that her ex-husband wants that family back? What do you think?
Hell yeah. All he talk about is fucking queen.
All he talk about, y'all, the clickbait is fucking real. Like, have y'all seen the videos? Y'all, if y'all don't know who the fuck Chris Sales is, look him up on YouTube. You're gonna know who the fuck he is. You're gonna see videos.
His bio.
His
Queen
bio.
Did this. Queen did that.
How I feel about Queen.
Like, damn,
this,
like,
Queen
leave
that.
her alone.
He's sad as fuck. Like,
Sir, didn't you just have a baby? Like,
he just had a whole fucking baby for somebody else. Like, nobody gives a fuck up. It was a stripper?
Yes.
Somebody
who sells cooch.
Ooh, she sells pussy. Okay, do you think that Queen is happy now?
Yes.
I think my bitch
he needs to leave her the fuck alone with his weird ass.
Yes, I think he needs to go find him a hobby. Or, they do got Zoe that want him. So, yeah. Zoe, I think you need to hop on it if y'all don't know who Zoe is. Okay. Periodic. All right. Last but not least on the social spotlight, if y'all are not in tune with the Gabriel Fernandez case, I need y'all to please do research. Watch the documentary on Netflix. I want to know y'all thoughts and y'all feelings on this case, because by me watching that, y'all, I cried so hard. I've never cried over a case like this ever. I just feel like nobody was there for that baby. He was 8 years old, or he was 6? He was 8. For an 8-year-old to be giving you the signs that he is getting physically abused, and nobody acknowledged that, I feel some type of way. Like, I really couldn't. I give all the I give kudos to the security guard and the teacher, because them two were the only people that reported and tried to do something about it. The security guard lost his fucking job for that. I just feel some type of way about the caseworkers not doing anything. Like, bitch, if you know that this mother is not capable of keeping this child, why the fuck would you bring him to his mom? I don't know if she was showing any progress. Like, I want to hear your opinion on this, because I feel like I'm not alone in this. Why would he be showing? Why? I don't know.
Girl, honey, child.
I don't know.
At this point in my life,
I just,
the whole damn documentary just pissed me off.
Exactly.
The whole thing pissed me off with what's that bitch name? The Child Protective Service bitch.
Was it Stephanie?
Yeah, that bitch, Stephanie. I wanted, bro. That's so stupid. They have pictures of the damn child fucking face messed up, like, so bad, like, and every time he came to class, it was just worse and worse, and she kept reporting it, and Stephanie ain't do nothing. Stephanie, like, nothing.
Shit.
Like, like, this bitch needs to be under the jailhouse, like, and they need to throw away the goddamn key. For real. Like,
no, for real.
Like, that's really, like, you just literally, this child got murdered because you ain't do nothing. You ain't do your job, bitch.
Ain't took no fucking initiative. And then, as a CPS worker, you are not. And I repeat, I'm not a CPS worker, but I know people that are. You were not supposed to go back and tell the family. Who the fuck reports any fucking thing? Bitch, who? No, ma'am. Who are you? You not supposed to do that shit. You are not supposed to go back and tell the family any fucking thing. Bitch, you supposed to go over there and do your fucking job. You know what your fucking job is? To make sure that baby is okay. Yes. And bitch, you did a horrible ass job. As a fucking human being. Bitch, you deserve everything that fucking comes to you. You dog ass bitch. Like, y'all just don't understand how upset I am. Like, I am really going the fuck off. Like,
girl.
Y'all, the documentary is so deep, and y'all should have heard the daddy. Oh my god, the daddy was incarcerated, y'all. He couldn't do anything, and he told them if he had the power, he would have got his son out of that situation. But y'all want to beat the gay out of him because y'all felt like he was gay. Girl, fuck you. Girl, fuck you and the ship that you and that raggedy ass boyfriend of yours came off of. Like, Pumpkin, how do you feel about this? Like, please don't make me think I'm the only person.
You're not the only person, because I feel the same way you feel. Like, there's really some bullshit. Like, why would you fucking hurt your own fucking child?
Something that fucking came out of you.
How could you do that? You killed your child. Your child, something you pushed out of yourself.
Exactly.
How could you do that? Like, that child is attached. I know she is going to rot in jail. She's gonna hate herself. She gonna damn near kill her own
They
self.
gonna beat her ass up in there. What do you mean?
She gonna kill her own self.
One thing they hate in jail, if you put your hands on a child, you kill anybody. As far as a woman or a kid, molestation, and what was the other one I said earlier? Girl, I don't remember. But them 3 things I named, she gonna get beat the fuck up on sight. Like, bitch, what? Like,
they gonna kill that girl.
For real. And I mean, I'm not saying that's good for her, but bitch, again, like that Stephanie bitch, you deserve everything that you did.
I think that was really good that they gave her life in jail because she needs to suffer.
But she was about to get the death penalty.
But I don't think the death penalty is good enough for me. For me, that's just really you just kill her. Just kill her. Like, that's just dumb. Like, bitch, you're gonna suffer like your son suffered.
Like, he suffered for 8 fucking months. Bitch, you gonna suffer
for your whole fucking entire life.
When she went to jail in 2017 or 18, bitch, it's 2020, bitch. I hope you are suffering every day of your life, bitch. You gotta wake up every fucking day to the same shit. I hope a bitch dog your ass, bitch. I hope they put your ass in the toilet and fucking flush you in it, bitch.
I know if I was in jail, and she was right there, I would have slapped her ass. I would have slapped the shit out of her.
Fucking dog shit out of her.
While she was asleep, bitch. I'll wake her up with a
Y'all
slap.
don't understand the frustration. If you have not watched that documentary, that's why we're going so hard. Because the documentary had me crying. And I'm very emotional. But it had me crying because I've never ever seen a case or heard of a case where the mother and the mother's boyfriend was just dog walking that child every single day.
He loved his mama.
Gosh, like
he just all he wanted was his mama to love him.
That's it, y'all. Oh my god, like
wow, like why could you do that to your son?
Before
your flesh and blood, your child.
Before we end this, before we stop talking about this case, I just have to say one fucking thing about what we talking about this in the social spotlight. In that documentary, for fucking Mother's Day, and the teacher knew what was going on at the house, and she was upset that nobody was doing anything. He wrote his mom a fucking Mother's Day card.
Yep.
And he put on there that he loved his mama so much. And in spite of what the fuck that was happening at that house, y'all, he loved the fuck out of his mama. And that same fucking Mother's Day card is still with that teacher to this day. That was the last thing he worked on before he passed away. Like, it mind fucks me that a person that can give birth can fucking end their child life just like that. That is disgusting. Shame on that bitch.
Did you hear the fucking call though? Like when they called for when he wasn't breathing, they was just like, my son's not breathing. They just said
so
it
calm,
so
y'all.
calmly.
It was just so calm, like it was just another
yes.
day. Like, ma'am,
my son's not breathing. How can you just say it like that? Like that's how you just knew. Like you did it. Like you said it like you just so happy. Like,
oh, my son is
he's
not breathing. And you knew nobody was doing CPR over there, because when they got there, when they tried to do CPR on him, they tried and they got him back just like that. Y'all wasn't doing nothing over here. Y'all locked this baby up in a cabinet and just let him go for what the fuck. Shame on y'all. Shame on you, Pearl Fernandez, with your nasty built ass. Bitch, I hope they fucking dog walk you on the fucking jailhouse parking lot, bitch. I just really hope something happened to you. That's a shame that I want something to happen to somebody, but bitch, you deserve it. You dog nasty bitch. I'm sorry, y'all. Okay. Whew. I'm sorry. Come back. Woo. All right, that is the end of the social spotlight. Y'all, let's get into the topic. So today's topic, as y'all can see, we go so hard about. We are standing against abuse. That is the name of this topic, of this episode. And you ask, okay, well, what kind of abuse are y'all talking about? We're talking about any abuse. It goes from mental, physical, neglect, any abuse that you can possibly think of. We are going to try to talk and discuss as much as we can, for y'all to get an understanding that we are trying to bring awareness to not only y'all, but to everyone, because I feel like a lot of us, this new generation, don't understand the concept of abuse. They don't understand what abuse is. What does it mean? Y'all know the word, but y'all don't know the meaning and the understanding. So, for the first question, even though it's me and her, we're still going to answer them. What do you feel like is a sign of abuse or neglect? If you've seen it, what do you feel like would be the first sign? Like, say you didn't see no scars. Say you didn't see nothing. But, all right, let me explain my question. Hold on. So, for example, say I came to you, talking to you, venting to you, and you didn't even have to see nothing on me. It was just my tone. What on me, if I was venting to you about my man, and I was just saying things like, oh, okay, listen to the conversation. Oh, well, he talks to me any kind of way. One day I'm a bitch, the other day I'm not. This and that. What stood out to you? What red flag you threw right then and there? Like, okay, something not right.
He calls you a bitch.
Wait, it's the way she said it, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm not laughing. I'm looking at her.
One day you're a bitch, and one day you're not a bitch. He talks to you in any kind of way. No, that's right. Red flag right there.
Red flag. I feel like as far as emotional abuse, I've been through emotional abuse before. Emotional abuse is when somebody constantly fucks with your mind, and and they feel like it's okay for them to fuck with your mind. Like, they play with you. They play with your emotions. Like, they have you in here depressed and crying, and then the next day it's a brand new day for them. They okay that morning, and it's like, okay, well, what happened last night? And when you try to talk to them about it, oh no, I don't want to talk about it. We good. Like, they brush it the fuck off, and then it happened again. And it's like, okay, well, now you playing with my emotions.
Yeah.
What's really going on?
Yeah.
Like, that's emotional abuse. I've been through that before, and let me tell y'all, that is the most horriblest thing that anybody could encounter. Trust me. And sometimes emotional abuse can lead to depression. I suffer with depression every single day.
Anxiety.
It leads to anxiety too.
Yes.
It leads to things that you don't want it to lead. And I mean, if y'all ever just need anybody to talk to, please email us. We have it open for y'all.
Yep.
Because we know what y'all going through, because personally we go through it every single day. personally.
Yeah.
And it's really fucked up. So, the next question. Do you feel like men can experience domestic violence?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
I feel like I've never heard of a domestic violence case with a man, or I've never heard of a man saying like a woman like abused him. Really? Like
Yeah.
how? Like, well, how did that go, or what happened? Like, can you share?
It was really on TikTok though,
Oh,
cause this white man, you know them. Girl.
oh my god. We listening, ma'am. It was on TikTok.
Yes, the man was crying because his wife or whatever, I guess, was beating on him and stuff.
Oh.
You know, they have some men, they don't hit females back, so females just think it's okay to just put their hands on the male because they know that he's not gonna hit her back. So hey.
I never really thought of it like that. Well, maybe because I just never really heard of a man getting.
Cause you really not gonna hear about it. But if a man put his hands on a woman, you're gonna hear about it. Cause it's not supposed to happen.
Mm-hmm.
They don't care about no man getting hit.
They know.
They don't give a damn about that.
And that's fucked up too, because I know it's a lot of men that don't listen, but if y'all are listening, man, y'all deserve to be heard too. Because it's just like, I feel like when y'all make a report about shit like that, they don't give a fuck. And
they don't.
It's fucked up because I'm sorry, I thank God that God made me a woman and not a man. Because if a bitch would have put their hands on me, y'all just don't understand. I'm not gonna say what I want to say on this podcast.
It don't matter.
But
it don't matter. It don't matter if the girl hit a man first. A man should not put his hands on her.
no,
Should not. And if he do, he would get in trouble. She wouldn't.
Mm-hmm.
That's just how it is. Because men are stronger than women. We can take more than a man can take, but they are stronger than us.
As far as like physically,
physically,
like emotionally, we can take a lot.
mentally,
Mm-hmm.
like that. A man cannot even take, like they can't even take the pain of of giving birth to a child.
Mm-hmm.
We are created to do that.
Mm-hmm.
A man can't handle all that.
A man, they don't understand that. Like when women are pregnant, and this is where the emotional abuse comes. When women are pregnant, some men will leave their woman high and dry, and they don't understand. When you do that, that's when sometimes the emotional this is when the emotional support needs to come in. It's like, okay, well, baby, I need you here. I'm going through this, I'm going through that, but you dip off. So, okay, now I'm sitting here, my emotions running. Where you at? It's 5 o'clock in the morning. Matter of fact, it's probably going on 7, and you just rolling in. No, it's not cool. That's when the emotional abuse comes in. Mm-hmm. And then especially when a man hits a pregnant woman. I can't. A man not supposed to hit a woman at all. But pregnant?
Cough.
I can't do it. Oof. I would never respect a man that put their hands on any woman. I don't care, pregnant, transsexual, it don't matter. I don't care if that person put themselves in a man's place. You are not supposed to hit a woman. Period, point blank. Stud, film, transsexual, none of that. I don't give a fuck. Because at the end of the day, they are a woman. How dare you? How? The fucking audacity. That's just like somebody slapping your mom. You have to think about that. Why the fuck would you hit a woman? If you don't want nobody hitting on your mama, do not hit on a woman. But then again...
No, think about your daughter.
That too. But then again, it be the females too that be antagonizing it. So sometimes, sometimes, I'm not saying that it leads to that, but sometimes it just needs to stop. I just gotta wipe my hands on that situation because it just needs to stop.
But it don't matter.
It don't.
Cause you're still, if she called the police on your ass, you know what's gonna happen?
You're
gonna go to jail because you put your hands on a woman, which is something you're not supposed to do. I don't care if she hit you first, I don't care if she pushed you, spit on you, even though that's really disrespectful. You don't put your hands on the woman. She hit you, you better. All I can take you to do, push her ass. That's all I can take you to do. Just push her ass. Just knock her ass right on the floor.
What I learned working at daycares and working at home health, have your hands up in there, and when she starts swinging, don't push her with your fist. Push her with your hands out. And shit, you got your hands up, you ain't do shit. You push the hands up, hands out. I don't know where I learned that from, but that's a good technique. Push her.
Canada, that's all I can tell you.
Not push her.
Or you can do what my man said, dude.
What?
You better pick her ass up and knock her ass right on.
Oh my God.
If she ain't gonna be able to get up.
Knees, bitch.
She gonna be standing there she gonna be laying on the ground for about 15 minutes.
Oh my.
Yeah.
So another thing that we want to talk about is child abuse. Since we have been talking about the Fernandez case, y'all, if y'all don't want y'all kids.
Wait, let me say something.
Okay.
Let me say something.
Because I was about to go off.
Let me say something real quick. This is all I'm gonna say. Bitch. Ooh. You know, when you have sex, unprotected, you know there's a 99.1% chance that you're gonna get pregnant. And you already know that you don't want no kids. So why in the hell you gonna have unprotected sex? And then when your kid get here, you fucking hate the child and you put the child through hell. First of all, the child don't deserve that shit. The child ain't asked to be here. Bitch, you're just being a hoe and want to open your legs to anybody in a fucking world that say hey to you. Honey, if you don't want no kids, don't have sex unprotected. Please, or don't have sex, period. Because the condom can bust and slice and go all different types of ways. Bitch, what the hell is wrong with y'all? What the hell? Why the hell do you create something and try to hurt it? Like, what the hell is wrong with you people? I just don't understand. That is so stupid.
And then when y'all get caught or somebody notice that it's going on, the first thing y'all fucking do is lie. For example, let me give a fucking case. I don't know if y'all was up with it, but I think it was the 3 or 4 or 5-year-old that was outside, quote unquote, playing in the apartment playground, and all of a sudden her body ends up dead somewhere in a river, and the mother on the fucking news crying, the fucking boyfriend or whoever he was making a whole fucking scene on the news, and it turned to find out y'all both killed that baby. Why would y'all go through all of that? It makes me upset. This is a topic that pisses me off.
Girl, if it even gets to that point where you even want to put your hands on your child, baby, Child Protective Services,
the fire department. Sorry to put it out there, but
Foster, they have people that want kids so bad they can't even have kids. Like, give them to them. Like, what are you doing? Like, if you want to hurt your child, please get your child, like, move them away from you.
Exactly.
Like put them in a different environment from you. If you want to put your hands on your child to hurt your child, like, no.
But y'all only keep them, and there's some bitches that will only keep y'all kids. It's only certain bitches that will keep their kids for food stamps,
girl,
child support. Oh, I'm gonna make his girlfriend or his whatever mad because I'm the baby mama. It be them. Like, if you're not going to take care of your kid, if you don't want a kid, don't Stop fucking raw.
And then they got the baby mamas that hate their baby daddy so much, and then they see their child and be like, damn, like, I fucking hate him,
Yes.
so I'm gonna hate my child too.
And
Because you look just like him, so I'm gonna beat your ass because you look like, what the hell is wrong with you motherfucking people?
It's fucked up how the mind of you bitches are. I'm not saying y'all as listeners, but it's just the world. Like, y'all are really some fucked up ass individuals. Like, the fucking audacity of y'all. Just period. Like we are telling y'all, if y'all don't want kids, don't have them.
No.
They have Plan Bs at Target, Walmart, CVS, Walgreens. They have them everywhere, bitch. You could probably get them at the pawn shop if you want to pawn one.
Don't put your
Bitch,
child through that.
don't
Please.
do that. Because they have people out here that can't possibly have kids, that are dying to have children,
Exactly.
that will love the fuck out of your child.
Exactly.
Periodic point fucking blank. If you don't want them, don't do it.
Exactly.
Stop fucking. Stop it. And if you just want to fucking give the child away, do that. That's on you. But
don't do that. Don't hurt your child.
Don't.
Don't hurt anybody. Don't hurt nobody's child. Don't hurt no child at all. Don't put no child through no shit like that. Because they don't deserve no shit like that.
And
Period.
especially, y'all also, because this is another thing with child abuse, watch who watches y'all fucking kids.
Girl.
Oh my God.
Girl, because, I swear, this is why my child would never be going to no daycare. Because if I get a call that somebody that hurt my child, bitch, I'm going up there and I'm going to beat everybody ass in that bitch. And me and my baby daddy going to shoot up that motherfucking daycare. We are going to kill all you motherfuckers, so do not. No. That's why daycare, not an option. You watch my child, not an option. Bitch, you gotta be I gotta trust you with everything in me for you to take my child. Like, that's my child, my baby. That's why when I ever have a child, nobody is no, honey. I just don't have, no, I just can't. I don't know. It's just a lot of shit going on in the world, and people just don't give a fuck. Like, it could be your closest friend that could just do something so horrible to your child.
You gotta trust that. You have to trust that person with your fucking life. Like, bitch, if I die today,
I know
or
you gonna take care of my kids.
Or bitch, if I need a long bitch,
yes.
Like, you gotta really trust that person. And then daycare is really out the option. Because let me tell y'all a story. I had an ex, and he told me a story about, I think his auntie or a cousin, that she was in daycare and she was asleep. All the kids was asleep, and somebody brought a box full of paper towels. The box fell on the child, and she died right on the mat. It's a heavy box. She was a baby, and the box fell, and it hit her, and she instantly died. They picked her up, wiped the blood off, wiped her up, changed her diaper, and put her back on that motherfucking mat.
Girl, what?
I swear to God, he told me that story, and I bust out crying. And that happened in Beaumont.
Girl,
that was a long time ago. And when that woman when they picked up that baby, and they asked what the fuck happened, they act like at that daycare they didn't know what happened.
Girl,
I swear to God. I swear before God. And y'all, when he told me
Are
that,
you serious?
yes, that I can call his sister if I could. She would tell you this story.
Woo,
that
I would have killed.
Would have made me rock a bitch world. And they tried to press charge. They did all they could to press charges. I think they filed a lot of lawsuits and shit. I want to say they won the case. I'm gonna have to act because it's been a while, but you gotta be careful with shit like that. And then at these daycares, sometimes, like, shit that I've been watching, that's why I didn't work at daycares.
Stuff I be watching.
I've worked at daycares to where, it's not the people, it's always the office people, but we, not as far as the kids, but this is why, but it's some people cause the daycare I work at, they have cameras, so they watching everything you do with their child, how you doing it to their child, all that. But it was one on YouTube where this woman was pinching the child, biting the child, slapping the fuck out of the child, all that. And it's just like, what are you doing, bitch? You supposed to be taking care of my child.
Exactly.
What the fuck are you doing?
Wow, why even work at a daycare knowing you don't fucking like kids and you gonna fucking hurt them? Like,
it's some sick ass bitches that will work at a daycare, and the pleasure of hurting a child it excites them. That is sick as fuck.
Ugh, people just disgust me.
People in the world are fucking disgusting. So please, for the child abuse section, if you don't want the kid, please
just
consider
let
adopting.
it be. Just
Not consider
leave
adopting.
it alone.
Consider giving that baby up for adoption,
Yes.
or give it to a family member. If you can't take it, it is okay, but don't hurt that baby, because
Exactly.
that baby didn't do nothing to you.
Exactly.
That baby came in this world because you made that baby.
Exactly.
And that baby loved you just as much as anybody else loved anybody else.
Exactly.
Y'all gotta watch out for that. So, another thing, how do you feel that you can support a friend or a family member who is experiencing domestic violence? First of all, what is domestic violence to you? Like, how did you hear about domestic violence? Like, what have you seen somebody in a domestic violence case before?
Yes.
Or like, and how did
One
you?
of my family members.
How did you go about it? Like, were y'all supportive of, were y'all there for her, or?
I mean, yeah, but it was just like to a certain extent, because it was just like she just kept going back. And going back and going back. And the person who was doing it was my uncle. So it was
it was hard. Damn.
And I'm like, why do that? Like, why are you doing that to her? Like, and he would, like, be disrespectful, like slap her and stuff, like.
In front of y'all?
It's been a lot of times. And then it happened at a wedding, my other uncle wedding. And then, I don't know, he got too drunk. And he was trying to put his hands on, my other family members, my cousins. And they jumped his ass at my uncle wedding. My uncle jumped him. My uncle friends jumped him. My mama that was her uncle. Like, that was my grandpa's brother.
Oh, okay.
So that was her uncle.
Yeah.
So she took a cooler and she smacked the shit.
Not the fucking cooler.
She
Your mama was a fucking best.
Oh my god, my mama is funny, bro.
Shout out to my second mama, okay?
She's funny, bro. My mama's funny. Bro, that's funny. That's so funny. I was so scared because all I seen, girl, me and my cousin was just playing up in the reception thing, up the reception hall. Just we looked over, all we see is them stomping. I'm like, oh my god.
And then you see your mama with this big ass cooler.
And then like, come on, y'all, let's go. I get in the car. He crying, going to the car, leaving with the woman he beat on all the time. Bro, when I tell you, he was like, bro, I was scared. Like, he had blood everywhere. I was crying. Oh my god. It was just like,
I done witnessed one, and y'all, where do I begin with it? Like, I done witnessed a couple, but this one, baby, took the icing on the cake. One thing, I mean, if you want to be toxic, please be toxic. That ain't got nothing to do with me. But once you start swinging and banging them hoes on each other, do not include me in nothing, because
that's too much for me.
if I see it, the cops gets called fucking around with me. 911 was your emergency. I don't play them bald-headed whole games. If I see anything, or if I see one of my friends, family, folk, I don't give a fuck if we ain't cool. Bitch, if anything happen, if anything happening and it's domestic involved, 911, yes, I have an emergency, I'm calling. I don't give a fuck if you get mad at me and you go back. Bitch, he going to jail. Point blank period. I don't give a damn. Bitch, you can call me a nasty bald head asshole after that, after him being in jail. But bitch, guess what? You're free for the night. Bitch, go take a nap. Go bathe in some salt water. And go sit your fucking ass down. And think about the shit the next day. And think about your fucking next move. Period, point blank. That's how I handle that situation.
I be feeling so bad for people that's in domestic violence. Because I know it's kind of hard to get out of it.
And see, that was about to be my next question.
Like Brittany said, attachments.
Mm-hmm.
Attachments. It's kind of hard. That's just like saying, just like when you in a relationship without the domestic violence, you in a relationship like, and you love the shit out of him, but he cheating on you so much. But every time he cheat, you go back to him because you love him so much. That's just the same thing. Even though he be beating me, I still love him because he I guess, I don't know, he just give me a different type of feeling.
Mm-hmm.
So I keep going back. I just gotta keep going back because he just loved me. I know he loved me, but he just be going through something.
And sometimes by them putting their hands on you or talking to you a certain way, that's not love, baby. What me and Pumpkin had to express to somebody a couple days ago. You have to learn to love yourself. Before you can love any motherfucking body, you have to have self-love.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm not saying that the reason why y'all are in these situations because y'all don't love yourself, but sometimes it be the case. I have witnessed girls, pretty girls, beautiful girls. It be the case. Okay.
Yeah, it really be the case because like you really not in, like, you don't really care about yourself like that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you care about yourself, but he making you, I don't know how to put it, but like I don't know what he doing, but he must be doing something real good to you, making you feel real beautiful.
And they always hit you with that line, oh, well, y'all don't know him like I know him.
Girl.
It's always that, like, I hear it every time. Well, y'all don't know him like I know him. Girl. Or, here's this one. Behind closed doors, he's not like that.
Girl.
Ooh. Girl. Ooh. Ooh.
Girl.
Oh, wait, but here's another one. It's y'all seeing the bad in him, but y'all don't see the good in him.
Girl!
What? I almost flew out this fucking chair. Oh, girl, I can't. Ooh, I gotta chill when I said that.
He say he ain't gonna do it no more.
Ooh.
Child.
Oh, look. He was just mad that day. He didn't like that for real. Girl! Y'all are too pretty to be going through that. I've met beautiful women, beautiful ladies that are that have went through that, currently going through it. Y'all are too beautiful for that. And let me tell y'all, if y'all ever just need someone to speak to, my cousin Brittany Lewis, she has a campaign going on. She has something that is her baby called Not Silent. I want y'all to look her up on Facebook. Her name is Brittany Nicole. She is against domestic violence. Y'all have to hear this girl's story. I couldn't bring her in today because my baby got kids and she had to put them to bed. But y'all have to hear this girl's story. I might bring her in on the next episode so she can elaborate on it. But y'all too beautiful for the shit y'all go through. Yeah. For real. Just because that nigga say he love you, putting his hands is not love.
Leave.
I
know it's gonna hurt. I know you gonna feel like you're alone, but it's better that way.
Exactly.
It's better than keep getting abused and hurt and having a black eye, or having bruises on your arm is better that way. You are going to be okay.
You're gonna be fine. I promise
it's going to. It's gonna hurt. Of course, it's gonna hurt because you're learning how to be by yourself. But you are going to make it. I promise. I promise you. Blessings are going to start pouring out to you because you're leaving the toxic. You're leaving the toxic relationship. You're leaving, like, God is not gonna bless you if you're still stuck in something that you're not supposed to be stuck in. Once you are done, once you throw all that bad stuff out and you focus on yourself and you get right with you and God and you start having a relationship with Him, I promise you, God is going to start pouring out blessings for you, love.
Preach. Okay.
You're going to be so happy. I promise. I promise you, you're going to be okay. You're going to be okay, baby. I promise you.
And then on top of that, if you have kids, y'all have to set an example for them kids.
Very much. You don't want your child to be in a situation like that. Because you would probably try to kill her boyfriend. You would probably try to kill him. Or if your son is doing that, you would probably go beat his ass. Like, nigga, what are you doing? You don't do that to no woman. But when they see you're still staying in that relationship, they're gonna be like, oh, well, that's okay. My mama just staying in a relationship, so if I'm in a domestic violence or whatever like that, I'm gonna stay too.
Yeah,
that's not good. Set an example for your kids, please.
Because kids growing up, they gonna see that shit and they gonna be like, it's okay. They gonna be like, well, like she said, my mama stayed and my daddy whooped her ass.
Yeah. And with a boy too. With a boy too. They see, oh, my daddy hitting a woman. Hey, when I get older, I'm gonna do it too. Or when if I'm at school, hey, a girl doing something I don't like, I'm gonna slap in the face. And then, hey, you gonna get charges. Because your son want to put his hands on females at school. So, hey. But it's your fault, though. Because y'all letting them see all that. Like, you can't do that. You can't do that.
And dads, y'all have to set an example as well.
Very much.
As much as the women do, y'all have to set an example as well. And I know some of y'all fathers do, but y'all have to set an example because, like she said, y'all would not want a little boy hitting on y'all daughter.
Exactly.
So don't do it to these females. Yes, I know bitches antagonize the fuck out of y'all. So, well, sometimes y'all cannot control y'all anger. But y'all need, if it takes for y'all to hit her, you need to move around. You need to go seek help at that point. Because I don't want to see no black man locked up. No man at all. And from the ratios of what's been going on, black men, well, actually, white men hit their significant other more than black men. But this time going around, y'all black men are catching up. According to the percentages of the world. I need all men to do better. Lead by example. Period. Point blank. That goes for child abuse. Y'all need to stop that. That goes for domestic violence. It's always a way to figure it out instead of leading to some type of abuse.
Yes.
It does not always have to lead to hitting or slapping any fucking body. Y'all can try counseling. Y'all, you know what? Well, y'all can try something to soothe y'all mind. Coloring is very soothing. Learning a new hobby is very soothing. Play the fucking video game. It's fucking soothing as hell. Let's just try to not be that abuser or just point blank period. Just don't do it. Yeah. Let's try to do better, America. Let's try to do better, just everybody. We are now ending this episode. I've actually liked it this episode. Oh my god. The advice of the day. The advice of the day is y'all be careful. That's my advice of the day. Be careful, because with this election going on, I need y'all to be careful. Like, everybody, be careful. I don't give a fuck who you voted for. At this point, I really don't care who is president. I really don't. And I voted. I don't care. I just want everybody to be careful, because the world has gone fucking bonkers. Yeah. I need y'all to be careful. That's my advice for the day, because I'm not trying to look on the news or look on Facebook and see a fellow 409 or anywhere. I'm not trying to see y'all dead or anything on the news. Be careful. Stay the fuck at home. Point blank, period. Do you have any advice?
Don't stay in a situation where you wouldn't want your child to stay in.
Girl, I felt that. Girl.
Yeah.
Girl. Well, y'all, this was actually an amazing episode. This was a really heavy one, even though we had a couple giggles. Promise y'all, we were not being funny about this situation.
Not at all.
It was a couple times we made faces. That's why we laughed. So don't take this as us being funny. We were being so serious about this whole topic.
Very serious.
Because we take that shit. We don't take that shit lightly. Y'all, as America, need to do fucking better. That go for CPS workers. All that. Y'all need to do fucking better. So we can protect everybody.
Yeah.
But tune in, not next Thursday, but the Thursday after that for the next episode. Thank y'all so much for listening. Again, this is J. Marie.
And Alexandria.
And we will see y'all next episode. Love y'all so much. Thank y'all. Bye. What's up, Dive Deep listeners? This is your girl J. Marie again. So, every episode that is coming up now, we are giving y'all a piece of our song from our playlist. So, this week, it's going to come from playlist, of course. If y'all don't know who this is, let me introduce y'all. Her name is Courtney Shallow. She comes from, of course, the 409. We are giving so much love to the 409. It's ridiculous. But this song is called Placement by Courtney Shallow. I would love for y'all to put this on y'all playlist. I need y'all to listen to her. Please support her. She has been on YouTube, but then again, I don't think she is anymore. I'm sorry, I'm rambling off. But here is my song from my playlist, Courtney Shallow, Placement. I hope y'all love it. I hope y'all bang it in y'all car. Y'all go ahead and listen to it. Thank y'all. Hey you guys, it's J. Marie for the Dive Deep Podcast. Just wanted to talk to you guys about our advice hotline / email address. Let me talk to y'all. It's plain and simple how to get in touch with us. So, if you need some advice, relationship advice, friendship advice, of course, y'all need to let us know. Holla at your girls, of course. You can find us on Facebook. You can find us on Instagram. And you can find us, of course, at our email. So let me tell you how simple it is. So if you follow us on Facebook, all you have to do is type in Dive Deep Podcast. We're going to pop up for you just like that. Boom, baby. Once you find us, all you have to do is DM us right there. You send us inspirational quotes. You can send us inspirational messages. Or if you are having problems in relationships, friendships, anything, all you have to do is message us. We are here for the people, by the people. Or if you want to feel very professional and you want to send us an email, all you have to do is email us at xdivedeep@yahoo.com. Again, that is xdivedeep@yahoo.com.
Simple as that. We don't tell anybody who you are. You are anonymous to the viewers and the followers and the listeners. But make sure you give us your age. Make sure you tell us where you're from. And go ahead with your story. You can tell us anything. We are open for anyone to tell us anything. And also, if you want to be a part of the podcast episode, you can send us a voice message to our email at thedivedeeppodcast@yahoo.com. Or if you want to come in person and be on the show, of course, email us at thedivedeeppodcast@yahoo.com. Or if you find us on Facebook, you can message us then. Also, our Instagram. Hello, how you doing? Our Instagram. If you follow us on Instagram, it's _Dive Deep Podcast. That's all you have to type. Or I think it's Dive Deep Podcast _. Don't quote me on that either way. You're going to find us right then and there. All of the information is going to be in the description of the episode. So thank y'all for listening. Thank y'all for participating. Thank y'all for doing the ratings. We love y'all so much. And again, this is J. Marie from the Dive Deep Podcast. Love y'all.